What if students from Palo Alto and the Bronx got to taste the best barbecue in Kilgore, Texas? What if teenagers from Jackson, Mississippi and Jackson, Georgia could summit a Rocky Mountain or brave the Salmon River? What if American adulthood began with an adventure that brought us all closer together?
The American Exchange Project. It swaps teens in red and blue states to give them a new perspective, all on a mission to help connect our divided country. Joining us now is two of the project alumni. Brooke Rosen is from Flandreau, South Dakota, and traveled to New York City. And ZJ Schwartz is from Oakland, California, and had the chance to visit South Dakota. Thank you both for being with us this morning. I think this is fascinating. So first, before we talk about both of your personal experiences, Brooke, I'll just ask you, how'd you hear about this program? I mean, an exchange program in America between the states. Fascinating. How'd you learn about the American Exchange Program?
Yeah, so we had a representative come to our high school, and they just basically gave us the whole spiel, gave us the whole talk, told us that we could go on a completely free trip. And that's how I heard about it, and I was super excited.
So, ZJ, kind of the same question to you, though. Like, what about this appealed to you in the beginning? You heard about it somehow, and you're like, yeah, I want to sign up for something like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to say no to a free trip, but I have this obsession with just seeing everywhere I can, especially parts of the country. You know, it's amazing to see, especially the Midwest. Like, I grew up in a very populated area, so seeing huge fields, farms, just stuff that I never thought I'd get to see.
Right.
Those are kind of the best experiences because, yeah, it's a whole new part of the country. It's almost like another country on its own.
All right, so we've both established that you guys were in on a free trip. Brooke, you go from South Dakota to New York City. And look, I grew up in a small town in Texas, and I ended up living here for 15 years. I know the type of things that are in your head, right? What did you think before you got to New York City? And then how did it compare to what you experienced?
So I tried to go into it with an open mind, but I had a lot of people around me telling me, like, oh, you're going to get your things stolen. These 5 random people you're staying with are going to hurt you. So many kind of absurd things. So I was a little nervous. I definitely was a little scared. But
then what was it like when you got here?
It was so amazing. It was honestly the best experience of my life, and I would not trade it for anything. I met such amazing people during it that just my heart is full because of it.
ZJ, in reverse now, you grew up, I believe it's in Oakland, California, and then you went to, Brooke's home state of South Dakota. What did you have in your mind? What did you expect? And then what was reality?
I kind of just expected this like barren landscape of like farms and then maybe like one house every once in a while, which was kind of what it was in a lot of parts of the state. And then when we flew into Sioux Falls, which was this like beautiful, vibrant city. And then Flandreau is like, it's this tiny town, but it's absolutely beautiful. There's shops lining every street, lots of farms with like, lots of farms with like alpaca, bison, stuff that you would never expect to see out there. And then, just all of the amazing people is so welcoming. We got to see a baseball game. We got to go do all these things that I didn't really think about.
Right.
What people do for fun.
So I want to ask you both, before we run out of time, I want to ask you both, what changed? About you and the way you view other places, or more importantly, how you view other people. What changed through this experience? I'll start with you, ZJ.
There's so much that makes all of us different, similar, but the best things about this program are just kind of understanding that we all want to get along. Nobody wants to be against each other. We're trying to find ways to connect to each other, and the best way is just to go talk.
And Brooke, what would you say? What did this experience change in you?
I would definitely say that it made me a lot more open to, honestly, everything. We are very much similar people. No matter who you meet, I was able to find a correlation between any single person I met. And I think that's something that we just need to realize is we all are the same. We all bleed red. Like, it's what we are.
Yeah. I hope also, ZJ, you got a chance to have like real barbecue. I'm sure somewhere along the line, somewhere here, you got a good brisket and you understand now. And you can take the message and the gospel back to California. All right, ZJ, Brooke, thank you both.
I'm doing my best.
Thank you both for being with us this morning.